My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me.
I dealt with him. I dealt with him. If Churchy slapped me once, I slapped him 10 times before the second slap landed.
What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up? Welcome back to our channel. September, a month to remember. Well, first, I understand we've got Tonto Dikeh in the news, Tega in the news, and yeah, more about marriage. And I don't know why there's so much of this on social media happening at the same time. Well, first, we're gonna start from somewhere. Yeah, we'll get to that. Just chill, okay? Chill. And I think there's another leaked audio on social media about Tonto. But yeah, here we've got Vic O. Vic O wants to do free shows for all his fans in UK, Africa and US, some parts of Africa, US. Well, that is because they helped him. Okay, you know, he needed money and they helped him with the money. But people are saying, Vic O, don't worry about the music, we just helped you. You don't you don't need to do a free show for us, you know, to show your appreciation. We get it. Just a statement or a thank you video is enough. Well, you understand why they said that, right? I mean, I would say the same thing if I were the one, but yeah.
They say now when something happened to you, now you could know who be your friend. And my friends are proven to be more than friends. I'm indebted to all my friends. Since the death of my father, I've received so much love financially, financial support, you know, prayers and all that. I appreciate you all. So let's start something. Let's start from London, from UK to Africa, then from Africa to United States. If you have any events to all my, I'm talking to my fans in the UK. All my fans in the UK, if you have any events coming up from this September 2021 then to October 2021, send me DM. I want to come and perform for free, no charges. I'm going to be.
I'm just happy to see him. I mean, just lost his dad in bankruptcy and all that, but finally, you know, he's getting help. Serious news here. A leaked audio. I am no longer afraid of anyone. Benue should return me to Nigeria. That's what Sunday Igboho is saying. You know, he was arrested in Benin Republic. Even though those people don't have anything against Sunday Igboho, I just felt like, you know, arresting him or detaining him will make a lot of sense because of the situation in Nigeria, because of the issues he has with the Nigerian government. And I'm sure, you know, the Nigerian government, they're communicating with the guys in Cotonou, with the Cotonou government. But for some reason, I just think that Sunday Igboho is tired of all this because he said that his lawyers have backed out, you know, after he paid them a lot of money. I sense betrayal there. And even apart from that, I think maybe the lawyers were bribed, you know, more than the money Sunday Igboho is ready to pay the lawyers. But yeah, that's the updates about Sunday Igboho currently. Moving on to the next one here, we've got the Benue State graduate. You remember this girl? I think in May or something, we got a report about the lady showing off a Benue State University graduate. Her name is Deborah. Well, she was arrested, you know, I think by EFCC, yes, arrested alongside another guy. Damisa is the name of the guy, but they've been sentenced now. We just got a report on this lady was showing off a luxurious lifestyle on social media, which kind of dumb of her, but you know, yeah, she's been sentenced to 3 years in prison and 3 years in prison with an option of fine of 100,000 naira. Now the Demisa guy has also been sentenced to 1 year in prison. Okay guys, that is it. Guys, can you I don't understand what is going on here. This man is chanting some incantations that I can't even understand. I think it has to do with lovers here. He's trying to join two people together, you know, that kind of thing. But does this still works? Like, is it trying to do it for the Yahoo guys, or they are helping white couples overseas, you know, to keep their relationship. I don't understand. But guys, let's watch this video.
Scott MC Millen
Scott
MC
Millen tí ó bá rí
James Jasmine
tí ó bá rí James Jasmine kọ́mọ lè sùn kọ́mọ lè wo kárọ́ ta kí ní ó mú báyìí gbogbo yòówù tó bá wà. ẹjọ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ ṣẹbẹ́ o gbogbo yòówù tó bá wà báyìí kárọ́ ọmọ ta tí ó bá ti rí kárọ́ ọmọ ní ẹjọ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ ṣẹbẹ́. ìpégun àjẹ́ asanmìmì oògùn ọbẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ fi pọmọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀yàn lẹ̀ fi dá omi ọbẹ̀ nílàwẹ́lẹ̀ tí pé àjẹmẹ́sùn òde ayé mọ bẹ̀yẹn lọ́wọ́ sí tọ̀run torí.
Bruce Brush ọmọ Peggy Brush
tí ọba rí.
Annie Ingen
bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́mọ lè sùn kọ́mọ lè wo kọ́mọ lè jẹ kọ́mọ lè mu kí náà ọmọ kọ́mọ fi gbogbo ara rẹ̀ wá káàkiri ni o gbogbo yòówù tó bá wà báyìí tí ọba ti rí kọ́mọ lè sùn kọ́mọ lè wo kọ́mọ lè jẹ kọ́mọ lè mu gbogbo nǹkan tí bá ń ṣe báyìí kọ́mọ lè tẹnì kankan rò mọ́ o kọ́mọ lè tọmọdé rò mọ́ kọ́mọ lè tágbà rò mọ́ o orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ sẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹni tó láyé ẹjọ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ jọ́ sẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ sẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Again, I want to ask, who sang this song? The song playing here. That's number one. And number two, this guy is spraying so much money. Again, this has become a norm. Like, you know, everybody now sprays money. Yahoo boys, you know, club goers. Yeah, when you go to the club, like, it's massive there. And also, yeah, anything right now, graduation, church, like, it's become normal in the society now.
It's me making go, Yahoo sweet oh, he a boy so, he makes sense so, he too good oh, steady bombing, just to cash out, and not the tifo, say Yahoo sweet oh, Yahoo good oh, he baff boy so, he reduce tifo, he reduce gun oh, he come cut oh, and not go like us, he change his life oh, say Yahoo dope oh, Yahoo bam oh, Yahoo follow, Yahoo sweet oh, love it.
Now guys, the next one right here is about Two-Face Idibia and Annie Idibia. We all know what has been going on in that marriage. Now there's a new audio making the rounds on social media released by Gist Lover. Now in that audio, right, Annie Idibia was heard saying, in fact screaming on top of her voice, talking about how Two-Face left her for America to meet Igboho. You understand? The baby mama with three kids. And this lady is the person, the lady in the middle, you know, who's been causing this whole issues between Annie Idibia and Two-Face Idibia. Now, I don't know if she's the one causing the issue or Annie Idibia causing the issue, but her name has been mentioned multiple times, and it seems like she's the reason why Annie Idibia is pissed. So in that audio, we're going to listen to that audio. Annie Idibia was heard, you know, saying, you know, Two-Face left me and I'm sure he went to see Igboho and stuff like that. And also talk about Two-Face manager, his team working together to ensure that they do it without our knowledge. And so she sounds so much like a broken woman, you know. Guys, let us listen to this audio and let me know what you think in the comment section below.
My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me. They've been giving me hell for 10 fucking years. Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America. Planned by himself, FL Morigbe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this. I don't. I know this is not your business. But I can't call any member of his family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call. Because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his fucking way. So if I would never take my call. He just sent it on his way to America without telling me. Without fucking telling me. Without telling me. He's going to see Igboho in America. And his other kids. Don't move this car. Park this car. I'm going right now.
Now, let us talk about the Tonto Dikeh situation. Ah, God. So the audio is finally out. This guy threatened to release the audio. If you want to watch the full audio, if you want to listen to the full audio, check out the previous video, right? Yeah, I'm just going to post the snippet here. Now, thinking about that, like checking out everything that this guy posted on social media, Tonto Dikeh too has flaws, you know. Thinking about it, you know, I remember saying that this guy mentioning Churchill during his statement, saying, Churchill, you be man. It's sometimes, I feel like it's childish. That's why I said, like, in the audio, you know, is the audio that leaked, his own audio, you know, talking trash about Tonto Dikeh. Everything he said in that audio, it was just so obvious that this guy, you never loved Tonto Dikeh. And again, maybe it's because he found out that Tonto Dikeh cheated or something, but Tonto Dikeh reacted to the audio. But at that time, I just had to like put two and two together, checking out the statement and also listening to his own voice notes, you know, saying stuff about Tonto Dikeh. Now, Tonto Dikeh came out, you know, talked briefly, you know, about the audio making the rounds, the news about the audio making the rounds on social media. Now, another audio is out there, okay? Another audio is out there. But first, guys, let's just listen to, you know, a snippet of this.
Please, if I beg you like this to be with me, how much more do I need to keep begging you? I'm so exhausted. I'm so exhausted, please.
So why did you think walking away will not give me more peace?
Because I can give you peace.
No, you can't.
I can't.
I've tried.
No, we didn't try. We didn't try. We didn't try.
See, let me tell you, from day one, it was not even up to 2 weeks. We started having crisis. Can't you see it yourself? A relationship that is not up to 3 months.
It can work.
You see the crisis.
It can work.
See me, it's like you don't know me. I'm a very peaceful person. Anything that would threaten my peace, I'll just run away. I told you right from day one. I told you right from day one that, babe, please, I'm a very peaceful person. I've been just using that word. If I see that my peace will be threatened, I'll just run away. I'll just run away. The man came to your room 2:30 in the morning. Early in the morning, he told you, I'm at your door. There was no communication again till 6 minutes past 8 in the morning, and you are asking me to think otherwise.
If he slept in my room, would I be saying good morning by 8 o'clock? If he slept in my room?
He's the one who said good morning. You said, what a night.
Yeah. So if he said good morning, would he be saying it when he slept in my room?
You cannot sleep in your room. Some
Prince.
people can just come and spend time and just go.
Prince, I've told you the truth.
That is not the truth.
I have told you the truth.
Because if you wanted to...
I have told you my truth. I have told you my truth. Nothing happened. But if you want to do this your way, God.
If you told me your truth, why did you delete your messages?
Because I was scared. I know you have heard it before, but I can't stand to lose you. And if you cannot take me back, I swear, I don't know how to convince you. But please, I'm just going to beg you to take care of my son for me. Just please, just take care of my son for me. That's all I'm going to beg you to do. Please, please just do this one thing for me. Don't let his father come close to him. Just take him like your own. Please, do everything that you can. Do everything you can to please raise him like your own. That's all I'm going to say to you. I'm tired. My heart is tired. My whole being is tired. Since I walked into your door, I've been made to feel like I'm nobody. I am somebody. I am somebody.
See, let me tell you something, This thing that you are trying to do is what we call blackmail.
I'm not blackmailing you. I'm not. I'm tired of life already. It's not about you.
You know.
It's not about you.
So.
I'm not blackmailing you.
So.
I can't blackmail you. You told my friends that even if I was going to die, I could die. So why would I use blackmail for you? You sent me a message already. I can't do that. I just want to tell you the truth.
So you think, let me tell you, if I wanted to have given you a second chance, because of the way you acted now, I won't do that.
It's okay, Prince.
I won't do that.
It's okay.
Because I'm seeing it now that you are blackmailing me with suicide.
It's okay. No, I'm not. But it's okay.
Okay, guys, that's the audio right there. Now, Tonto Dikeh was heard begging, crying, saying she will kill herself, stuff like that. Let us read Tonto Dikeh's post as regards the audio. My dearest fans, the illegally recorded and leaked voice recording of a private conversation by Prince Popo or something making rounds was in the past and has absolutely nothing to do with the recent. I appreciate your sincere concern. I am doing perfectly okay and in one place. Be rest assured that every blackmailer will be brought to justice. It's the law, and I am at peace knowing the law will take its course. But here's the thing, right? Why would a grown man, even before we get to the next one, why would a grown man even record someone? That means from the onset, he already given up on the relationship, or he never loved Tonto Dikeh. He was just there waiting for this to happen, for something like this to happen. Because if he was all in, he wouldn't have recorded her begging him. Because, I mean, you know, it's a relationship. Recording someone, your partner, without their consent, I just think that it really doesn't make sense. Now, Tonto Dikeh flaws for she's no saint in this. So, I remember the time when Tonto Dikeh was just going crazy haywire on social media. You know, a lot of people talking to her, Tonto Dikeh, calm down, this and that. So Tonto Dikeh could actually be this calm, release a statement, be matured. Well, people learn the hard way. I guess she learned the hard way. So, understandable. Churchill. An audio came out of this lady saying that she would have killed Churchill with rat poison. In that audio, that's what I heard in the audio. I was like, Tonto Dikeh, man. You know, sometimes, right, you just feel like some people, whatever is happening to some people, they'll be like, you know, I don't know why this is happening. Sometimes karma, never forget, even though everybody forgets, karma will be waiting. So I know we've said it that is, you know, our choices and stuff like that, but at the same time, I feel like it is karma. That's what is going on here. You know, you saying you're going to kill your ex-husband, saying all these things. Now you got into the hands of someone who did exactly almost the same thing that you did to this man, but this person didn't. There was no physical violence. We didn't hear anything about like physical violence, but this is even more than physical violence. Guys, let's listen to this audio.
I dealt with him. I dealt with him. If Churchy slapped me once, I slapped him 10 times before the second slap landed. He did not know what was hitting him. If he hit me, if anything, if I just see one hurricane blood on my body, I'm burning down his whole clothes. And you know he liked to buy designer. I'll burn down the whole clothes, burn down everything on the floor. In fact, there was a time I locked him outside. I put his things outside, snapped the clothes outside, no box, something. I threw it outside in front of my house. Poured ketchup, cold, I snapped it, I sent to all his family. I said, tell your son to come and pick his things because he's not entering his house again. That day he didn't sleep at home. His mother begged. Oh, man, you're a madman. That's my father. So you're a madman. You mean that you lock him outside the house and all the family members are begging you like you are old? I said, Daddy, you don't understand. This one's, I see, I was still with Churchill till today. Churchill would have died. I'll give you my poison. Simple as that. And I would not have any, not one bad thing, as in feeling bad, guilty. No guilt. I'll walk away with, oh, I'm a widow. Because it was better that I became a widow than all this kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. A bastard, though, for real?
Reaction from Tonto Dike's colleague, Georgina Onowa. She said, if tomorrow they call on all men, you this thing will count your 2 left legs and come to answer present. You are not a human being, let alone worthy of being called a man. You are vile, mean, and despicable to record a lady or a woman in her most vulnerable state without her consent, then share it on social media to make caricature of her and her pain. One thing I appreciate about life is karma. It will find you and will teach you hard lessons of life. You may have won this battle with this woman. Someday you will lose a greater war. And just as you try to shame, the world will go agog, celebrating your shame and downfall. You are no man. You are a coward. And any civilized world, you will be sued for invading her privacy. You are truly despicable. Okay, there's a lot here. Women, stay away from this animal. Tomorrow you might be having an intimate time with him and you will find yourself on social media. Men, if you're doing business with this animal, be wary. He will blackmail you and betray you. He has shown the world that he lacks character and integrity to subject his lover to such agony. Well, that is it. Now, guys, let me know. Tonto Dikeh, we understand, you know, she has a bad side, you know, but at the same time, being recorded at your most vulnerable state, just like the lady said, is doesn't make sense. And number 2 is without our consent. Let me know, what would you do to such a man? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And here we've got Tega, the news about Tega. Tega finally settles with her husband. But before that, there were footages of different footages on social media, and it shows that this lady really wants the fame. She really wants and craves for this fame. It is obvious, and it shows that she could do anything for that. And again, I doubt that the husband actually cheated on her. She said her husband didn't do anything wrong, blah blah blah, but it seems like to make himself feel good, although some people even said is either damage control or the man is also looking for attention, or this family, they're just seeking for attention because the man got in an interview and this lady herself, obviously you could see her that she's enjoying the attention, the fame. Now, you know, there's bad publicity, there's good publicity. That's what some people don't know. There are certain things, bad publicity, yes, could take you up there, but the world never forgets. And trust me, somehow it will come back, it will get you. Might not hit as hard as, you know, you think it's going to hit you, but it will come somehow, you know. So if she's doing this for publicity and stuff like that, even though she gets brands, we're going to sign her and endorse her, it bites back, you know, because it's out there on social media. Now, they even interviewed her, who will she marry, kiss, and stuff like that. She said she will kiss Yusuf, and the other person will kill. Well, I don't know, but guys, let's watch this video.
I'll kiss Yusuf. I'll kill J-Paul. He's my buddy though. Because the kill was with passion. And I'll marry Boma.
Are we looking forward to you in movies very soon?
Yes, must have.
Now let me read this. Tega's husband said they've never had issues in their marriage before. So the matrimonial home cheating he talked about was just damage control or more. I think so. Well, she finally tenders apology because, you know, I remember watching her interview on Beat FM, and she was not even remorse at all. She didn't feel anything at all. She was just talking you know. But later, I think she thought about it. You know, sometimes we try as much as possible to act strong on the outside. Yeah, so Nigerians are like now, you know, they felt pity for her. You remember I said it, I know somehow, but you know, this one is understandable because yes, she actually apologized. And it seems like she's sincere, seems like, because she's crying and stuff like that. And the husband forgives her, I believe, because they hugged and kissed and stuff. Now, this, what happened to her, I feel like, you know, she got into the house at the wrong time. Big Brother Naija house. Why am I saying this? Before the story about Tega, right? We already have stories about relationship, marriage, breakups, news about them on social media. A lot of people, you know, emotional about the whole thing. And now they got to vote and show people how angry they are. And this lady pops up. Of course, she was used as the scapegoat, the sacrificial lamb or something. Yes, so she paid the price for that. This is it's a delicate time, I must say. It's a delicate time. There's a lot of emotions flying around on social media. But before that apology video, we also saw in the news pictures of face on social media, or a video actually, where she was saying without her wedding band, that's her wedding ring. And people were like, okay, seems like this lady has already like given up on the marriage. But yeah, you know, they finally met and kissed passionately.
I've been emotionally broken for the past 2 days, and it feels like almost a year. I'm really sorry to those who to everyone who feels disappointed by my actions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my supporters. I want to apologize openly to my husband. It's been hard. My life is taking a new turn and I'm not mentally okay. Please guys, I'm sorry. And at this phase of my life, I need all the love I can get. Please, I want to beg every one of you, please. Don't drag my son into this place. Please. And my husband, he didn't do anything wrong. He just supported his wife. Please. I'm begging. I apologize and I take responsibility for my actions. I can't let this moment go down the drain. Because if I'm not mentally okay, then nothing is really going to work. I'm sorry. Please. All I need right now is your love, support, and prayers. Pray for me.
You scared me. Why you don't call us? Oh, right. Oh.
You can't hug me up there.
You must stay inside.
Come and kiss me.
I'm down. It's not our day. It's not our day.
Come and kiss me.
Yes, sir.
Hey, get money. Hey, get money. Woo! Can you guys kiss?
Don't go too down there. AJ, you love me too much. You must show excess love. This is getting intense, I swear.
Please, can you kiss it? Kissing is happening. Kissing.
Straight up, Tunde. Straight up. This Nigeria will not have peace.
No peace.
Until they celebrate these two people.
No peace.
No peace for them.
No peace for the people. Give me a loan.
AJ money. AJ money. Believe me.
At least more than share all the followers who don't get off me. Give me now.
You should not tell me.
Now, we've got Susan Peters here saying, angry birds can rest now. Those of una we carry the matter for head. The husband don't forgive him wife over sabi people as if na she cause Nigeria problem. Shebi case don't end. Myopic humans really plenty. Wish you had used the same energy during election. We for no day here now. Okay, I understand, you know, Susan Peters, I understand where you're coming from. You've got a point there, but calm down. Yeah, but calm down. Boma himself kind of apologized about the whole thing. Yes, I watched the interview. I think on Classic FM, you know, sounds like he's emotional about it.
Yeah, coming out to death threats and all kinds of crazy. You don't even want to know what I've been through.
That's serious now.
Yeah, people were like death threats and saying like it was bad. Because at first I was really, I didn't know how much I was loved. You know, at first, you know, I came in and people thought I was strong. I won the head of house. And people thought I was a strong one. I didn't know that. I just felt like I was going to be out in like 1 or 2 weeks. Because it was... you know, I've never been through that kind of experience before, and I already had some things under my belt, even coming into the house, and I felt like Nigerians don't, they're like, what's in this guy defined for here? You know, people already asking me, so what are you doing here? So I felt like I was going to leave. So I didn't even know people loved me that much, but then until when I had, you know, got close to Tega and we were just acting. Because the fact that it was a reality show didn't mean I brought all my reality on screen. Because I saw camera every time. I wasn't dreaming that I was actually, but that was like, I could be on set. I could be on set with anyone. So to me, but coming out now, I knew why I was out. And the hatred and stuff, like even someone else was saying in my comment, the guy, why was the guy that was so loved? I feel like in Africa, I'm like probably the most hated guy right now.
After being loved?
After being that loved, it was bad. You know, my mom was crying and all kinds of things has been happening. Because, you know, like, why would you want to kill somebody? Like, I didn't kill anybody. Like, I didn't think it was that serious to...
It's a show.
Sending me death threats. I was in the show.
Yes.
No, when you're in the show, man, that's a different world on its own. It's like I'm on set. Like, when I'm on set, I'm on set. Regardless of who I'm playing the part with. Like I said, it was a reality show, but that was not all my own reality right there. So me and Tega stuff was like rehearsed pretty much and scripted. Like I knew it was something that started in the show. I was going to handle the show. As soon as you open the door, you came into. Most people haven't been there before. Once you open the door and you're in the house, it's a different world on its own. You have to just live in that world. You can't do both. It's going to mess.
Yes, that is it. Now speaking about attention, it's okay to get attention, all right, but know you're doing it right. Because, I don't know, I'm talking about Nedu's ex-wife. This lady's still granting interviews. I mean, you came with another person's child, although she denied that this child or the pregnancy, or the child, doesn't belong to, you know, her sister's husband, you know, that belongs to somebody else. But she said she was in a relationship before meeting Nedu. And she never told Nedu. And Nedu was trained on that man's child. And she even have that confidence. Like, it's okay for you to come out and grant interviews and share a side of the story. But confidently saying certain things is just... I don't know. It's just... Can this woman just stop granting interviews? Why are you still granting interviews? Now, she said Nedu became insecure, and it was when he was doubting the paternity of their last born, right? That he decided to do the DNA test, that it has nothing to do with Canada immigration or anything, that he was doubting that. Now, she mentioned Nedu was insecure about the last child, so he later discovered that the first wasn't his. Are you trying to defend yourself here? Lady, just stop. Her name is Uzo Amaka, and she also threatened to sue whoever posted the news about her, sleeping with her sister's husband or something. She said she will sue the person. But my point here is, madam, just sort this thing out. If anybody should be talking about this, it should be Nedu. We will understand that Nedu is going through a lot and is emotionally down and stuff like that. But I think what's happening to her right now is Nedu has refused to take care of her and the kids. And number two is, I think she has nobody because she now has 3 kids. Now Nedu has dumped his own kids, although a lot of people told Nedu, look, go take care of your own kids. There are 2, right? It's meant to be 3. 1 is not yours. Take care of the 2. And again, granting this interview would even be hard for people to truly love you. For a man, you might find a man, but it will be difficult. It will take a while. It will take time. But some people are lucky. I'm not going to say, oh, she wouldn't be able to find a man. Yes, some men, they just want to be sure that you've changed, things have changed, you now reason or think differently about life and stuff like that. So the people have their preferences. But the point here is that how we should be able to explain it. I have this kid with the first one wasn't, my ex-husband's child, and this other one was, you have 3 kids. So sometimes that affects her. They call them plus 3. If it's 1, they call it +1 in Lagos. I don't know about other states, but that's what we call them. If you have 2 kids before a new marriage, they say +1. You're marrying +2. Sorry, you +2. And if it's 4, +4. You understand? So, guys, let's watch this video.
Now, I want everybody to know that wasn't the genesis of our problem. And if you saw that report, I'm sure you saw the dates, the year that was conducted. This man had already left 2 years before then, 2 years and before this DNA was conducted. So this wasn't the issue. This was not the reason for our separation. So, yeah.
Can you tell us what led to that DNA test?
Okay. So I've been hearing from my team that there's stuff going on Twitter about him wanting to take my kids to Canada. And that was why he conducted a DNA test. Now, the truth of the matter is that shortly before he left us, Nedu Wazobia FM became very insecure. He was very insecure around me. So he was doubting the paternity of my 3rd child, which is my 2nd girl. And he decided to carry out a DNA test. Unfortunately for him, it was the first one.
I was seeing somebody before I met Nedu. I was in a relationship, and that relationship ended. But before that relationship ended, Nedu had already seen my picture somewhere on our mutual friends' WhatsApp or so, and then had been disturbing her to, I need to meet this girl and all. And shortly after that relationship ended, around that time I said, okay, you know what? My service here is coming to an end. Let me just go to Lagos and just come to Lagos. I have my half siblings in Lagos. So I came to Lagos and I met Nedu. Of course, I gave him headache. You get, and he seemed like a very cool person. I was like, hey, why not? Well, you know, he's totally different from some of the, you know, the guys I've been with. But I looked beyond the physical, you know. We vibed. We had a great time. Like the first day we met, it was awesome. We had a great time. We clicked. And I was like, this guy is cool. I mean, we can give it a try. And then, as it was, you know, I found I was pregnant. Trust me, I didn't even think the other way. So, if you've seen the DNA report, I'm sure you saw the dates, the year, you know. So you can see when he conducted that. I mean, I'm hearing my team, everybody, you know, I'm hearing that on Twitter, they're saying he wanted to take them to Canada or something. And he decided to conduct the DNA. Let me tell you what happened. So, along the line, while we were still married, Nedu became insecure, very insecure. And he was doubting the paternity of my last child, the second girl. He went about telling, I mean, his colleagues were calling me and I heard things like, Nedu said you guys only had sex once and you say you're pregnant. Please, how many times do you have to have sex to get pregnant? So he was doubting the paternity of that child and he went to find out. Unfortunately for him, it was the first. Trust me, I knew he was going to do that. But that is, we all know that, well, I don't know about you guys, but that is so low. And with...
Okay guys, let us read a reaction here. This person said, my elder brother once raised a child that wasn't his for good 4 years. And if you see this child, you will think my brother vomit him, which led to chaos in the family. Thank God for DNA test. Yes, I'm a woman, but men, please fear us and be extra careful out there. True. Wow. Can you imagine? Yeah, sometimes the kids that are not yours even look as I've seen, like, at least growing up, I've seen like 4 or 5 people that looks like me, that could pass as my brother, and you will believe. In fact, there was one lady back then that met me and said, you look like this guy in my street. And this guy stayed far away from my house. I was like, no, I have all my families with me. Or maybe I need to ask my mom and dad some questions. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, guys, that is it. Let us move straight to today's question of the day. Today's question: 1 + 4 = 5. 2 + 5 = 12. 3 + 6 = 21. 8 + 11 is what? Leave your answer in the comment section below. If you employ me as a teacher, I will pass everybody in that class. Whether they pass or fail, I will just pass everybody. But yeah, we'll reveal the real answer, but still, don't forget, we don't have wrong answers here. Everybody pass. As long as you answer the question, you try. Okay guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.